Hey friends, how's it going? Hello and welcome back to my videos, my channel. Welcome back to my space. So I'm gonna be very honest, and I'm sure some of you may also understand that there are some times that you just have books on your TBR for a couple years, and you just realize, hey, I'm just not going to read those. I don't think I'm ever going to read those. So I have a couple of those books, mostly come from like mystery boxes, just books that I'm really not looking forward to reading anytime soon. And I keep saying, maybe I'll read it someday, but then I never do. Sorry about my dogs. So, what we're going to be doing today is a little bit of an on haul and maybe a haul because we're going to be going to the local Bright Light bookstore where they actually will give you credit or cash back for some of the books that you bring in. I have 2 stacks that we're going to be taking there today with a variety of different books and see what we get. It is my first time doing this, but I've heard great things about it. So, hopefully, we find good things there and we can actually get some credit and buy them. And so we'll leave with books we don't want and come back with books that we want. Okay, so we're here at Bright Light Books and I brought 2 tote bags of books. It is my first time actually trading these in, so we'll see how it goes. So we have 2 giant stacks of books. I realized I didn't show you these. I'm gonna count. I didn't even count how many books I have, but hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. 13 and 14 books. So I'm bringing in 14 books. So we'll see. And like I said, these are, hopefully we get a pretty good deal for these because these are pretty good book. I don't think I'm ever gonna get around to reading it. I'm sure it's great. Up a friend here, so that's who I'm waiting on, but I'm excited. Let's see.
City lights are in my eyes, walking down the empty streets. Night is calm and time just flies. Slow beats fill my heart's beats. Old tunes playing in my mind, vinyl scratches smooth and slow. Echoes from a simpler time, ride the sound waves, let it flow. Under the neon sky we dream. Soft beats wake the midnight scene. Lo-fi soul, it's what we breathe. Boom bap rhythms we believe. Fading shadows dance with grace. Moonlight kisses every face. Melodies we can't replace. In this trance our hearts embrace. Echoes fade but memories stay. Like a smooth jazz sweet replay. We keep dancing night away. In our world we find a way. Under the neon sky we dream. Soft beats wake the midnight scene. Lo-fi soul, it's what.
Okay, so we're back from the bookstore and I really liked it. It had so much variety of like books and games and like manga and collectibles. So it's definitely a great find. I wish that it was closer. And we did get only 2 books. Well, we got 3. One of them was for my friend. I got her Shatter Me series, which I absolutely love and I really want her to read it. It is Shatter Me, the first book. By Tara Maffey. Such a great series. If you have not read it, definitely give it a try. It's a dystopian and it has like enemies to lovers and triangles and just it's so much. I absolutely love that series. They took about 5 of my books out of the 16. The rest were in good condition and they're new, but I guess they couldn't take them this time. So that sucks. But they gave me about $18 in credit, and I got 2 books. I got The Puppy War by R.F. Kwong, which I know I'm probably gonna cry for this one, so I gotta prepare myself for. And I also got The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Churton. This one, it called my attention because I really like the excerpt in the back, which is kind of explaining she dies until the cycle is broken and the mystery of her death is, or her killer is identified. And that sounds so interesting. I love like movies like that, so I'm excited to read that one as well. I wish we would have found more. They had a great variety of books. They had such a great variety that it was overwhelming to the point where I'm like, Okay, so ending this video with a book review, a win for the year. First book of 2025 is Firebird by Julia Cross. Dragons, Romans, Fated Mates, Love Bond. Absolutely love it. It was great. I honestly don't understand why it's getting canceled. I feel like it does take a lot of cultural history from the Romans, and the Romans weren't exactly known for being romantic and nice, but the author does talk about that in the author's note that she is heavily inspired by the Roman culture, which they're conquerors. That's what they do. They have slaves, they have property, you know? But our male main character is a total gentleman and he does not treat her as a slave in any way, shape, or form. I gave this book 4.25 stars. The only reason because, again, I wish he would have been more sassy. But I guess because of everything else being so bad in this society, he had to be perfect. He just had to be perfect. And he was. He was perfect. He was a romantic, a protective romantic, and who doesn't love that? I expected like wolves to be involved because of Romulus and Remus, but she did do a little bit of a spin-off with the story in dragons, and I loved it. I was here for it. Look at this beauty of a cover. I did read it on Kindle because I didn't want to spoil this book at all. So that's my review for Firebird, first book of the year complete. And let's see, I have no idea what I'm going to read next.